Hey guys, so this is my review of the MSI GL62 gaming laptop. As you can see here, we're going to start off with an unboxing. And this is what the main box of the laptop looks like. This is the top of the box. This is the side. And this is the bottom. And as you can see, the bottom has some specifications on it. But most of the specs can be found on the back of the box. So the back of the box has all these specs and all the good things about the laptop, which you should have already read if you're purchasing this laptop or if you're researching it. But here they are anyway. It's a pretty good laptop for the price, I'd say. I got it for $6.99 on Newegg, but I think that was on a discount and it's usually $7.99, but I'm not sure. So let's get started. Alright, let's open up the box. And when we open the box, the first thing we find is this little pamphlet here that you should probably read, but we won't right now, just cause. And then you get to the laptop itself. So the laptop is covered right now, and we won't open it just yet. We'll put it to the side for future opening. And next up, let's look at the sides here because I think the charger is going to be there. Yep. Here's one half of the charger and it's covered in plastic wrap. Let's take that out of the plastic wrap right now. Yep. So here's the skinny half of the charger, as I like to call it, the one that plugs into the wall outlet. And on this side, I presume, is the other half of the charger. Yep. Yeah. So here's the fat half, the half that plugs into the laptop. Alright, let's take that out of the plastic wrap so you can get a closer look. The box on this charger seems to be bigger than a lot of laptops, but that's fine, I guess. There's nothing really wrong with that. Let's look in the bottom to see if there's anything else. Yep. There's the instruction manual, I think. And on the top of the instruction manual, you'll find a quick start guide, as you can see here, and there's a bunch of stuff that you should probably read so that you'll know how to operate this laptop better. So let's put that away. Check to see here if there's nothing else in the box that needs to be opened. Nope, I don't think so. So let's close that up, put that away for now, and we'll get started with opening the laptop. Let's put everything else to the side so we can get a clear view of the laptop, and let's begin. So the laptop itself has two layers on it, one being plastic wrap, as you can see. So let's take the plastic wrap off and just pull the laptop out here. And the second layer is cotton to protect the top of the laptop, which I heard can catch fingerprints really easily, so we'll be testing that. Okay, so now here's the laptop itself, very shiny at this point. Looks good, the logo looks good. As you can see, there's plastic covering the MSI logo because you don't want it to get fingerprinted or dirty. And here is the laptop itself. It looks nice. It looks really nice. As you can see, the keyboard is above the surface of the laptop. It's a SteelSeries keyboard. There are some specs on the side there. This is the Intel 6th generation Core i5 version of the laptop. And here are some specs that were on the back of the box originally. So if you tend to forget after a few years of using the laptop, here they are again. On the top of the laptop is this protective thing, which I'll take off. And yeah, so that looks like it. Let's look at the ports here. On this side we have two USB ports, it looks like. HDMI, USB Type-C, headphone, microphone, Ethernet jack. I think there's one more, but I forget what that is. And on this side we have the optical drive, which is good because it's not found nowadays in laptops too often. We have another USB port we have SD card port, and we have what I think is the charger slot. All right, so this looks good. I'm really excited to start using this laptop every day, and let's move on now to the review. Everybody, so it's been around 9 months since I filmed that unboxing that you guys just saw, and I thought I would do this review now because it would give a more real sense of how the laptop really is, rather than if I did it like a day or two after I opened the laptop, because everything obviously would work then and not everything would work now. So let's start off with the biggest thing. Well, not the biggest thing, but the most obvious. This laptop does capture a lot of fingerprints. It's not a myth, and it's very true. You can kind of see it here, around this area, but even if you don't, just take my word for it. There are a lot of fingerprints. However, they are pretty easy to wipe off, and even if you don't wipe them off, they'll come off by themselves somehow. Um, Next thing, the build of this laptop and the hardware itself is pretty flimsy. I'm not saying it's not well built or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, don't be too hard with it. Obviously, don't like drop it. Be very careful not to drop it, and be very careful not to carry it in a rigorous manner, I guess, because what happened with me is two things actually. One, this center part kind of came out, uh, this part of it, and I had to put that back in. And I was really scared for some time because I thought like my laptop was broken or something, but it wasn't. Obviously, it worked fine. It was kind of annoying, so I put it back in. And second thing is the optical drive. When you hold a laptop like that for a long time, something must have pressed it or something. The optical drive opened up and it kind of snapped or broke. Um, I mean, it didn't snap. It just kind of snapped this way in a way that it still reads discs. Um, it doesn't work. Like the discs don't load, but I'm not sure why that is because I can still hear it spitting and it's still reading the disc. Um, Now talking about ports, this port is loose contacted. This port works fine. All of these other ports work well, I think. Um, we already talked about the optical drive. This port never really worked. I don't know why. And this SD card port is sort of loose contacted, and charger port works fine. All right. Laptop is currently shut down, so we could test the startup speed. Okay, that was, as you can see, pretty bad startup time. But the good part is that after the startup time, there's nothing really else that's slow about this laptop. Uh, as you know, the laptop sports an NVIDIA GTX 960M graphics card. So I don't really use it for gaming. I use it more for video editing and animation. Oh, startup hasn't ended. Okay, now let's try loading up Dolphin here because I do have Dolphin. All right, so now that Dolphin is loaded up, let me just close that out. Now that Dolphin is loaded up, let's try playing New Super Mario Bros. From the Wii. See how nicely it runs. As you can see, the graphics, the speed, everything is nice. Things up to date. I haven't really played this in a while. I'm pretty trash. The sound is nice. Well, 3, huh? Yeah. I'm just gonna get killed off here. Nope. Can't even do that properly. Great. So you guys get the idea anyway. I'll just stop this emulation. Uh, there's no point of me sitting here playing Mario. And let's close that up. So as you guys can see, other than that, there's really not much wrong with the software. The screen is nice. It's very bright. Let me just turn up the brightness to the max. Yeah, so it's much brighter than the laptop I had before, so that's good. Um, yes, so all in all, I would say it's a pretty nice laptop. The quality is good. The only bad things about it is the startup time can get pretty fast, and as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the hardware is a bit flimsy and the ports might not work. But with a lot of care and a lot of carefulness, I think it should be just fine. And overall, it's a pretty good laptop, and I would recommend it. All right. Uh, thank you guys for watching, and bye.